We are
Welcome back, and we're still lost, lost in translation.
Yeah, no, we did have a level transition on the tram.
Oh yeah, we just didn't acknowledge it. Oh yeah, that was the only part of the level the only level part that actually felt a little short. I guess so we didn't notice. Hey, are those? What are those? Those are R4s. Those the red ones that look like buckets.
I don't know.
Oh no! The red R4 was the red R2s.
I don't know. I don't think the numbers have any real relation. Oh, there's the freaking console.
Yeah, but you know they've obviously just lifted it straight from the films. That's what I'm saying. But I just remembered that no, R4 was the red R2 that Obi-Wan had on him when he went to Geonosis.
Yeah. Okay. I broke out the guys. What now?
Because I want to like a little bit about your Star Wars hype is the fact that you were. Whoa! Okay, that poor guy just got beamed to death. Wait, are these the same? Look at his face. The guy on the floor. Finish quickly. Oh no.
There's two faces, I think. This guy.
Oh yeah, these are the guys. Every fucking expendable dude in Jedi Academy was that gray-haired guy.
Yeah.
Including the guy who said, "Drain the Force? How can anyone do that?" It's the same guy, and the same guy who gets eaten by the sandworm in that one level. It's the same fucking face. Okay, he's a good guy. But I remember when Episode 3 came out, and I remember you were super hyped by that too when you saw it.
Episode 3 is easily the best of the prequels, and I actually like it more than Return of the Jedi.
Whoa, okay.
My top... Okay, let's do top 7 list then. Kind of, Star Wars and Empire Strikes Back are kind of on a even standing between the first and second. I don't really know which way to put them.
Okay.
And the third one I think is now...
First you go like how you don't like ranking things, and now here we are ranking.
Let me think!
Yeah.
Well, I'm ranking them kind of in an unorthodox manner anyway.
Where does Episode 4 land for you, actually?
Episode 4, that's kind of even Steven with the Empire Strikes Back on the first and second
Okay.
parts of my top 7 list. And then on the same kind of manner, the third, fourth, and fifth spot are now taken by Force Awakens, the Return of the Jedi and Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah.
And then we have on sixth spot, clearly distinct from the rest, Attack of the Clones, and on last spot, Phantom Menace.
Okay.
And I think that Phantom Menace does have its merits, but it kind of... Yeah, I don't like Jar Jar.
You don't like Jar Jar, okay.
And the whole bad guys in that are kind of uncompelling, the Trade Federation.
Well, I always my argument for that is
Speak to me.
Well,
did you hear something?
Well, my counter argument for that, like I get why a lot of people don't like the Trade Federation, but my counter argument to that is that the Trade Federation aren't really the villains of the movie. It's Sidious. They're just the pawns. They're just
Sidious is kind of... Oh, there's the elevator. I was looking for that.
Yeah.
But you
I
see
get
so
it.
little of him anyways. But,
Yeah.
But I guess it makes sense, you know, in looking at the other prequels that you don't really have the main
I mean, I get it why a lot of people have a hard time, like even like relating to Episode 1 because it is so early in the game too. Like nothing of real consequence actually happens except, well, and this is kind of subjective, like Qui-Gon dying, like that kind of.
Yeah, they killed off Qui-Gon, who was a good character, or I would have liked to see more of him. And the
Qui-Gon
same thing with Maul.
Yeah, Qui-Gon is Qui-Gon's one of my favorite characters too.
Same
And that's
thing
it. That's
with
it.
Maul.
Well, which brings me to my top 3, which includes Empire and Return of the Jedi, and also Episode 1. Return of the Jedi is my favorite, by the way, and it's a little even Stevens, but that's the thing. Like I watch Episode 1 as a fun space adventure movie myself, And the thing that people always bring up are like
this takes forever.
Oh yeah. Is this the air vent that he was talking about in Jedi Academy? I've seen vents like this before. We can ride them to the top.
No, that was actually the other way around, and we went down. God damn it!
Yeah. Get
your shit together, Kyle.
Are there going to be vents like that later?
I don't remember.
Oh man.
Oh,
this place looks like a Doom level. I'm actually. This reminds me of like a cave Doom. But yeah, because I'm able to kind of look at episode 1 as a fun action movie mostly, and the thing I never liked is the people had a huge problem with the midi-chlorians. that's one of the big ones really that people talk about, like, oh, the Force was magic before and now it's science, and it's still just fucking made up. Come on.
They kind of soft retcon that. Actually, the midi-chlorians they're not the cause, they're just a sort of symptom of having the Force. The little guys, the midi-chlorians show up on Force-sensitive guys because they like Force-sensitive guys.
But that's the thing, like, I never understood, like, people just have a problem with the lore, and just the fact that, that people like the idea that it's magic as opposed to having, like, some kind of scientific thing, because it's still, like, complete doo-doo. Poodoo. It's pantapoodoo. Oh, God. Yeah.
Well, the thing is, people like the mystique around the whole Force and the Jedi thing. Yeah. If you take that away, it's not so compelling anymore. Don't laugh at it. That's the way I see it.
Okay.
God damn it! Did you die?
Yeah.
No, you didn't. Now you did.
All right. Nah. It's my least favorite's always been Attack of the Clones, and I think with the Attack of the Clones, it's the most where like the prequels get their prequeliness. That now it's like, you know, we know the end game, and that's where we're just kind of like guiding the characters towards that, which is also, I guess, a little bit of the problem we had with the Hobbit movie too. Well, then again, that's kind of I don't know if that's necessarily comparable, because, you know, Tolkien did write Hobbit before Lord of the Rings, but that's where I had a huge problem with episode 2. And also it's like, you know, whoa. He didn't even touch him. Yeah, but like, I fully acknowledge that I'm on the minority on episode 1, but like, it's just like some of the stuff that people complain about it just sound like so dumb to me. So like,
I guess we're kind of
Jar Jar. I can get
a lot of the critique from the prequels comes from people older than us, because we were still kids actually when they came out, and kids actually like, you know, the prequels.
More definitely. And that's the thing. Like, I watched all the Star Wars movies with my.
We are exactly the generation that kind of gets cut down in the middle between whether we like it or not.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Like,
people younger than us generally like it, but older have a problem with it because it's different than the old.
The thing is with my little brothers too. Like, we've watched Star Wars. We watched all the Star Wars, and my little brothers, their favorites are pretty clear too. Like, they love Empire Strikes Back, they love Return of the Jedi, but they also like Episode 1, and like especially I get chills from the lightsaber fight, for sure. Like, Duel of Fates, once that kicks in, like, it's like, whoa.
You know, it's actually, I do think that it's one of the better fights in the prequels.
Yeah,
because you can't really compare the fights in the prequels with the originals, since they were kind of limited by the technology and
Empire and Jedi are really good, though. I love the sword fights, especially like the one at the. Well, I think they're almost equal. They're really, really good. In the episode 4, I understand why it's so shitty, because they tried to get the lightsaber effect on camera, and they had really fragile lightsabers. It's like at the very, very end, they finally thought, let's just put fucking animation cells over them, and let's be done with it, because, you know, it was like too much hassle. So I get it why the lightsaber fight in episode 4 looks like crap. Even though Lucas had that explanation that, well, it's a fight between an old man and somebody who's half a robot, and like, yeah, sure. And then Empire Strikes Back, he's just like kicking Luke's ass from here till next Tuesday.
Yeah, you kind of have to look at it with a...
Yeah, you gotta hand it to George. He always has an excuse for everything. He's really quick on his feet on those kinds of things.
Or on his mouth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I get that.
And I will like fully admit, like George Lucas is not the best director of actors. Like if we're looking like the acting in Episode 1 versus Empire and Jedi, like absolutely, yeah, I get it. That if you look at the old young actors, because Lucas is that kind of an director that he'll shoot the scene like 2 or 3 times just so.
Okay, now we're gonna take a hostage action.
What?
You're gonna help me release some prisoners.
Now we have to keep our reticule on him so he moves. If we look away, he stops.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, there was a console there. I have no idea what it did.
Yeah. But it's the same with Episode 4 too. If you look at like you know Harrison Ford, because he's a seasoned actor. He was already a seasoned actor when they did that. Like he's really good. Like he's banging out fully. But like Mark Hamill, I was gonna go to Tashi Station to pick up some power converters. Like you can clearly tell, like the lack of direction is kind of hurting his performance there, and he's giving it his all. But he's like acting, whereas Harrison Ford's kind of like very natural. So yeah.
I think I read somewhere that the cast in the old trilogy, they recognized the cheesiness of the lines, but they delivered them in a...
With straight face, yeah?
No, not straight face. They kind of delivered them in a funny way to them, to what them felt like a funny way to act. And that's why it kind of worked, because they were kind of snarky. But they weren't intended to be that snarky.
Yeah.
But then on the prequels, they mostly played it straight, the actors.
Yeah?
Or rather, Luke. I mean, George. George didn't let them have fun, basically.
I think I already
in that sort of way.
Yeah, but that's you see the diff. There's like a pronounced.
Oh shit!
You weren't supposed to kill him yet. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he needs to press one more button and then he turns on me.
Oh my god! When did you? Oh shit! Well,
we're gonna do this episode again.
No. We'll stop the episode once we get back to the warden part. We'll continue. Okay, let's stop the recording.
All right, we'll be back.
We'll be back.
We're back.
We're back.
Spot, or shortly before we died or failed.
All right.
Let's press this button again.
Let's press the button.
Walk it. This time we won't kill him quite that
happily.
Early.
Yeah,
happily.
Overzealously.
Earnestly.
Oh boy.
Move it.
I completely forgot what we were talking about last time we were... Jesus.
I think we were still talking about the movies.
Yeah. Another thing about Episode 1 I do have to say is, like, for me the hype was real, and it's still kind of, because that was the first Star Wars movie I saw in a theater, so... I mean, you didn't go see... Did you go see the special editions?
No.
No.
I didn't even know if they were in the theaters.
Yeah, they totally were. Okay. It was a big deal, but yeah, I didn't...
we didn't actually go see movies in a theater that much when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I honestly can probably, like, list all the ones that I did go see, like... probably like 5 before the year 2000 that I can remember. So no, I did not go see.
We did go. We went to the theater a lot, and I still do. It's still a big deal for me.
You won't get away with this, rebel scum.
Okay.
Yes, he said rebel scum. I like that.
So yeah, he doesn't give up yet. Oh shit! You gotta save him from the dudes. God damn it!
Oh god. It's one of those. Escort missions. Why did it have to be escort missions?
I hate escort missions. Move!
Yeah. Yeah, I've never been a big fan of them. Especially, like, that's the one thing...
I think I might actually do it with a thermal detonator when the door opens and take them out, because those guys soak up so much damage, the running chicken legs.
Chicken legs?
They look like chicken legs. Creepy chicken legs with teeth and 3
head crabs. Star Wars head crabs.
Yeah, 3 chicken legged.
Yeah. I'm thinking like it's a. I'm fully convinced that they must have ripped that off from Half-Life because there's a lot of sci-fi overlaps with Star Wars and Star Trek. Like that's where they got photon torpedoes from Star Trek.
I'll toss this thermal detonator at you if you don't cooperate.
Which is just funny because in Star Trek, photon torpedoes are like the most deadly weapon on the ship, and then friggin' Star Wars, they're just the regular missiles, I guess, what the X-wings can shoot.
I don't remember.
Oh, that's
how
what
it
they
was.
used to blow up the Death Star in episode 4.
I think I already have.
Open the door. Oh yeah, only 2. There's one biting at me.
All right.
You're still alive, man.
Okay, cool.
It's really hard to do if you don't know that the guys are coming.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of like I said, noob traps.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oops.
that's that.
Need to aim at him constantly.
Yeah, that's kind of a sucky mechanic.
It's
least,
over now.
Well, at least it's not like a total cheat like in, remember GTA San Andreas when you're robbing that bank? And you have to keep the shotgun on the guys.
You can kill him.
Okay.
And you can't hit him because he's running. There we go. At least he did a proper animation.
Yes, he did a good spin there.
I'll try spinning, that's a good trick.
There you go. This is what we were talking about on the break, is like every fucking Star Wars movie is like a quote form. I'll try spinning, that's a good trick. Whoa.
Well, that's not necessarily the best quote ever.
No, but I know we're in trouble, hang on.
Never tell me the odds.
Yeah, that is a good one. What's a good one from episode 2? Oh, you don't want to sell any death sticks.
Oh.
You want to go home and rethink your life.
I hate sand.
Well.
Die.
A little Boba Fett yelling, fire!
Yeah.
Fire!
Damn it.
That's a cool scene. Like I will say that even though I don't like episode 2 that much, like there are.
Yeah, the scene was cool, but the
there are really
baby Boba Fett is annoying.
Baby Boba Fett.
Baby Fett.
Baby Fett.
All right, that's probably gonna be the end of this episode since this is the
end of the
level transition.
That was it.
One more level before we get to Jedi shit.
Run!
But this is not as long of a level.
I'm on it.
Alright, so bye. Oh, look at that dude coming at us.
Alright.
Gotta move! Well, let's leave it to the next episode.
Yes.
Will we survive this terrible confrontation?
Alright, let's go.